With the somber hearts, Israelis marked the first anniversary of the Hamas attack at the Novo Music Festival. The attack that triggered massive protests worldwide is now taking the shape of a wider regional conflict. A memorial ceremony was held in Raim at the site of the music festival, where over 360 people who were killed and dozens of others were taken hostage. Families gathered around photos of their loved ones, while people lit candles and added mementos or photos, crying and embracing an area now called the Hostage Square.
Sad emotion, unbelievable. We didn't, until now, we say I didn't believe until now what happened. It's like a dream, like a nightmare. Not dream is something good, nightmare. And it's not finished. It's continue. We hope everybody, because he has a friend over there also, that we are hope that they bring him back.
At the Knesset in Tel Aviv, the Israeli flag was lowered to half-mast as a mark of respect in the memory of those killed. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited the Jerusalem Iron Sword Monument along with the Jerusalem Mayor Moshe Leon.
ביום הזה, במקום הזה, ובמקומות רבים בארצנו, אנחנו זוכרים את נופלינו, את חטופינו, שאנו מחויבים להחזירם, את גיבורינו שנפלו למען הגנת המולדת והארץ. עברנו טבח נורא לפני שנה. ואנו קמנו כעם, כאריות, העם כלביא יקום וכארי יתנשא.
Let's now listen to some of the expert voices on how far Israel has come a year after October 7th Hamas attack.
What has happened, though, is throughout the year, these smaller escalations that began on October 7th last year took on a life of its own. All of a sudden, at the end of July, Israel and Hezbollah started escalating their attacks at each other, regardless of what was happening in Gaza. That's now led to an Israeli invasion of Lebanon. The attacks between Israel and Iran back in April, the first time in history that Iran actually attacked Israel directly. Now they're attacking each other. The Houthis taking on its own dynamic. It didn't happen exactly the way Hamas wanted, but ultimately that was what they hoped would happen, the entire region engulfing Israel into a war.
Netanyahu has embarked his country on a political objective to bring peace and security to the people of Israel using military means that cannot succeed. And now here we see a year later, not only has he not succeeded in the Gaza Strip, that war still rages on to this day, but now that it's expanded to this total of 7 different theaters and is on the verge of exploding in a major war against Iran.
Since the beginning of the war in Gaza, more than 41,000 people have been killed. The majority of them are children and women. Almost 96,000 others were injured. And up to this moment, more than 10,000 people are still missing under the rubble.
The Israeli forces are still meeting organized Hamas resistance in Gaza, with Hamas still able to recruit new fighters. The fact that Hamas today, on the anniversary of its terrorist atrocities, was able to fire some rockets into southern Israel underscores that it remains a fighting force. Now, this is, for Israel, this is a painful reality.
Well, this is really a very significant day for us, 1 year after the barbaric attack of Hamas, which caused the slaughter of 1,200 civilians and military people in the southern part of Israel, lots of injured people, and of course 250 people were kidnapped. This was a major shock, a national trauma, a collective trauma in Israel.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.